It's been a smooth transition for me. Been challenging. Been a big change for me. Coming a day and 4 hours away from where I'm from. Definitely a big change, but it was a challenge for me that I wanted to make. I wanted to have upon myself, and it's been fun at this point. I mean, just having the opportunity to learn different guys, get to know these guys, new staff, even the community around here. That's something that I'm really interested in. So, I mean, it's been fun. Just a little hot, but I mean, I'm adjusting to it pretty well. So.
What made you decide to pick this school?
I mean, it was one of the schools that I felt needed another guy, another leader to come in and kind of just help the team and improve. And I feel like it was a great place for me. Coach Holmes, he contacted me probably like a week after I got in the portal. Basically just told me that he felt this team needed another guy in the offensive room, in the quarterback room, and just a leader for the whole team. So he was a great fit for me. That's all I wanted.
How have you balanced trying to be a leader for this team while also getting acquainted to a different situation?
Yeah, well, we started off by just coming here and working hard. I had some of the guys, like Xavier, Valade. He's one of the guys that I'm probably closest to right now, and we both transferred, so we were talking early on, and after like the first 2 weeks I got here, he came to my house one day, we were just talking, I was telling him that I haven't said anything or been real vocal to anybody in the first 2 weeks, just because I want everybody to see how I work, and for that to feed off them and they feed off my energy, stuff like that. So, I mean, mainly just starts off by my work ethic and the guys seeing how hard I work. And then after that, when they see that and I'm being consistent with that, I mean, it's easy to lead. I mean, the hardest thing is just learning the guys, building the chemistry with them and learning how they react to different situations and stuff like that. But, I mean, that's things that I'm still improving with right there. So.
What is your take on the offense? Do you think it's an offense that utilizes what you do best?
Yeah, but I also think that I can fit any offense. This would be a little different for me. It'd be more under center, more huddle offense. But I kind of did that in high school, so it's not too big of a difference. So, I mean, I think the offense really fits, like definitely fits the guy that we have in our room. So I think we're really good.
How do you gauge?
A lot of competition.
Yeah.
What do you make of having 6 guys competing for the job?
I mean, that's what we all signed up for. That's what I enjoy. So, I mean, I'm ready for tomorrow, ready to get going, just so we can start competing, though.
How does the competition here kind of differ from the competition at Florida? Is there any difference, or?
I mean, it's all competition. We all show up and work every day. At Florida, everybody wanted to be the best. We come here in the morning, everybody wanted to be the best. So, I mean, it's not any different. I mean, for me, my competitive level just increased, actually. Just knowing that I have to come out and prove myself again. So, I mean, I'm excited.
What do you think you learned? Dry heat here or the humidity of the swamp?
I'll say it's dry heat here. The only thing is this heat lasts all day. In Florida, it might be hot in the morning until probably 4 or 5 o'clock, and then it cools down. But I mean, I'm adjusting to it pretty good. So.
What do you think you learned the most during your time in Florida that you can bring with you here to ASU to hopefully implement and be an even better version of yourself?
I never regret going to Florida at all, just because of the simple fact that I learned a lot, and mainly the things I learned were, I gained a lot of experience. Played against a lot of tough teams, a lot of hostile environments. Sat behind the Heisman finalist, watched how big of a leader he was, how he approached every day, attacked every day, how he was in the meeting room, how he walked around the building. It was just a juice and level and just a moxie to him. And mainly that's it, just an experience and learning how to be a leader and corral the whole team to end up being successful.
You talk about sitting behind a guy like Kyle, and as as far as alumni go at Florida, I mean, Tim Tebow, and this goes on and on, as far as quarterbacks that have come in there and made an impact. What was that like, being in a room where former players were coming in?
Yeah, some of the guys came back a lot. Tebow, he came in and sat in on our quarterback rooms a lot, and he was a big help to me. Just basically telling me how to, like I said, just approach different things, different situations, just how to work, how to, like I said, just get a whole team on the same page to be successful.
What excites you the most about this team and the tools, the weapons you have, and when you think about ASU football in this season, what excites you?
We're underdogs, and I see how these guys work and how well we connect and interact with each other. And honestly, it's kind of different for me because I wasn't always on teams like that where I always got along with each other. When I say get along, I'm talking about offense and defense. Like everybody get along, hang out with each other, and gel are pretty good together. So I feel like that definitely plays a big part in what we'll do this season. I'm just excited to get to work tomorrow.
Is it difficult to balance being a good teammate and being supportive in that quarterback room while you're also competing to get one starting job?
I mean, not really, because I've always been in quarterback rooms that are tight-knit and very supportive. So, and that's what I'm going to be to those guys. And hopefully they are the same to me. But I've always been cool with the guys in the room, and that's what I feel like is needed, and it will be helpful for the whole team.
At Florida, you played a lot in the option. When you come here, are you excited with the running back group here to be kind of used in tandem with them and the relationship you have with them? What's that been like?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we got guys like Daniel. He's been here for a couple of years. I'm excited to see what they do actually on the field. I mean, we just been working out in conditioning and training and stuff like that. We got transfer. Xavier Valde, like I said, I call him X Factor. Y'all gonna find out why. But those are guys that I feel like gonna make a real big impact around the world, not just in the Pac-12. We're all close, and I'm just excited to see what we all do and put on film for our camp.
How would you describe the culture and morale of this team off the field and how it translates to on the field?
Yeah, it all matters. That's the biggest thing that I try to do as a leader is try to build a relationship away from football, away from this building. And that's all from stuff I learned from guys I saw and things I experienced. But I mean, it plays a big part because I feel like that's why this team is so close and tight-knit, like I said. And because we all hang out, we all go out to eat, we go to bowling events to where we invite the whole team. You know, it's not just offense or just defense. I mean, we all are tight and close together, so it definitely helps on the field. But we all compete too, so it definitely just a big thing and something that will help us.
When it comes to bonding like that, has there been a highlight for you this summer since you've been here in Tempe? Something that really sticks with you that you remember that since you've been here?
I mean, we do a lot of things. So, like I said, the bowling, we all went bowling for like 2 weeks ago. I kicked everybody's butt, just so y'all know. But we went to the water park last week. That was fun, just to get away and just cool down before we have to come all together and work. So, I mean, it's all been fun. That's something that I wanted to approach this team with. So, it's all fun and exciting for us.
Do you have any family or friends, close friends come out for well, obviously we don't know who the starting quarterback is, but for the home opener, have any plans for any close friends come out or family to support you if you do get the starting nod?
Not that I know of right now. Of course, like my supporting cast, my family, they'll all be here. I'm excited for that. My whole family, like I said, my team, we're all excited to see the Sun Devil atmosphere, the Sun Devil Nation in action. So that's going to be exciting for us.
We always hear the coaching staff emphasize the NFL coaching style, but what about from a player's perspective? What's that felt like being here, and maybe how does it compare to some other coaching styles that you've experienced?
Yeah, it's our motivation to us because everybody on this team had aspirations of going to the next level. Most of all our coaches have been there, and I've done a great job there. So for this whole team, we're all attentive, and it's something that this team needs. And this coach staff, they bring a level of discipline and attention to detail in everything we do. So, like I said, by the discipline standpoint, it's definitely something that this team needs to improve on coming from last season. So, I feel like it's all different. It's a different atmosphere here, and that's something that I'm excited about to watch us go out and play.
And was that NFL coaching experience part of the draw for this program to want to come and be a part of it?
Yeah, definitely. It was a big factor for me and my mom. My family just, like I said, we all have aspirations of going to the next level. And just knowing where Coach Thomas came from, his experience and how he can develop his players, definitely was a big factor for me coming here.
What do you love most about competition? Quarterback competition, a lot of quarterbacks vying for the starting job. For you personally, what do you love most about that?
Bring the best out of me. I've always been that type of guy to where when the competition level is raised for me, I meet at the top where it's seated, and that's something that I always work hard to make sure that happens. So it's basically just going out there and just having fun, competing for that.
There's not a lot of receivers in this unit that have a lot of experience behind them and numbers, and it looks like they're still trying to figure out who are going to be the guys. What is your take on the receiving corps so far?
Real fast group of guys. Like I said, they're all attentive and they want to be the best. That's something that I love and that's exciting to me. I feel like it's a lot of guys that's going to be put on the map throughout this season, and I'm excited to see those guys do.
Have you been able to develop a pretty good relationship with the other quarterbacks, or is that something that might develop more throughout camp as it arrives tomorrow?
Yeah, I have, actually. We're all cool. We talk a lot. I mean, it's stuff that I'm still learning, and I ask those guys a lot of questions. They're very helpful and supportive of things that I feel like I need help with. So I definitely feel like he's going to continue to grow throughout camp and as the season goes.